Question real quick. Do you
Go.
think transcending time and space is 5D?
Yes.
Okay. Unironically, people on TikTok actually comment that it's 4D.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I understand that, but most of the people that say that are usually pseudos. But there's like a legit
Yeah, I know
argument
it's
for it.
stupid. That's it.
Yeah, maybe we can go over that after the debate. It's like really, really interesting, when you get into like what the argument should be. But most of the people that argue it are just retards that like repeat something they heard except for wrong. So it ends up being really, really retarded.
Can me and Convoy join? Judge?
Sure.
Blah, blah, blah.
Some, bro. Alright, there, I got it. Check debate one chat.
Alright, bet.
Alright, do you see it?
Oh my god, it is a paragraph. I have seen this before. I have seen this
Alright,
before.
do you want me to read it out?
No. Actually, I do know about this. I do know. It's just when you said
Okay,
paragraph.
just tell me your debunk. What's your debunk towards it? Just tell me
Yeah.
that.
You
Okay,
have.
go.
Yeah. All right. So, so the thing is, when Genos is talking about this, he literally says that it's merely a hypothesis. So
Oh my
it's
God.
not like actually true, or like it's
Bro,
not like an
you
actual
actually-
confirmed
Wait,
statement.
do you genuinely believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it out to you because, like, I don't know why people. I don't know why people always say that. But okay, I'll read it out to you. So it's mere hypothesis based on so-called parallel world and multiverse theory, but I suspect that this course comes from one of the countless parallel worlds that diverge as a result of your actions. I do not know at what point this divergence occurs, when the observer makes a decision or when the observer takes action, but it's been confirmed that a new you suffers from merger you at the start of your time travel and merge with you of this timeline where the movement's completed. So if you literally read the first part of the paragraph, the only reason Genos literally mentions the word hypothesis is because Genos is speculating that Saitama's own punch led on to the divergence of an infinite set of universes, which is why it says countless parallel worlds. But in reality, we know it led on to the divergence of a singular universe, which is why Saitama actually merges with that past self of his within a separate timeline. So it's a similar concept from Dragon Ball, for example, right? Like, for example, in Dragon Ball, like, sometimes we manipulate causality, it creates different timelines. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So similarly, right? What Genesis is basically saying is that Saitama's own punch led to the divergence of he's speculating led to the divergence of an infinite set of universes. But what's been confirmed so far is that there's a separate universe that Saitama created as a result of his punch. So that's the only reason he brings up the word hypothesis.
Yeah, because he doesn't know any of this, right? So he literally
No.
says, hold on. So he says it's merely a hypothesis, right? Then he goes on to say, I suspect, right? These are both like he's like doubling down.
Wait. Can I? I'm gonna interject real quick. If you literally read it word for word, the reason he says "I suspect" is he's suspecting that his own punch led to the divergence of an infinite set of universes, which
Yes.
is why he's obviously bringing up the parallel world theory. So the whole entire paragraph is not hypothesis actually. So now Genos only brings up the word hypothesis or the parallel world theory is because Genos is speculating Saitama's own punch.
Yeah, he's speculating. Do you know what speculation is?
And that wait. Hold on a second. And what like that argument wouldn't make any sense for the whole entire thing referred to as a hypothesis because obviously the parallel world theory is like your actions or something like that basically create separate universes, correct?
All right, so not exactly. So first of all, if we're going off of what he's talking about, right, the parallel world theory and the way he describes it, he's actually talking about what's called the mini world interpretation of quantum mechanics, okay? Which anytime
Okay, it's
every time there's a 50-50 possibility, the timeline splits, right? And then anytime there's a 50-50 possibility off of any of those, there's a split in the timeline and so on and so forth ad infinitum, right? And it creates an infinite amount of parallel universes.
Wait. So that's just basically like the theory he was referring to, right?
Yeah, exactly. But here's the issue,
Okay.
right? What you just
Okay, what's the
said
issue?
doesn't negate what I said at all. All I'm saying
yeah, I mean,
is
wait,
what I'm
wait.
saying is hold on. I let you speak, and then I tried to
finish,
speak, and then you
finish.
interrupted me. So basically, what I'm saying is he's using like numerous times. Yeah, it's merely a hypothesis. A hypothesis is a theory you can test, right? It's not anything true. Then he says, I suspect, and he's talking about Saitama's power and what he suspects that it is. He's not saying this is true, this is correct. He says, well, I
Oh, no,
think
that's
this
not what I was
might
asserting.
be true. This could be the case, right? And if you're not asserting that he was saying it is the case, it might be the case, in which case it doesn't matter because it's not confirmed, right? So you can't claim
Okay,
that.
no, wait, no. I don't think you understood what. Like, okay, wait, I'm gonna just explain something. Okay, for one, I didn't say that it was the case that theory existed. All I simply stated was that Genos is introducing the hypothesis is because Genos is speculating Saitama's own punch led onto the divergence of an infinite set of universes, which the exact same theory you just referred to. Yeah, that's basically theory, right? And what I'm basically saying by bringing this up is that I'm basically saying that that's the only thing Genesis is referring to as a hypothesis, and that it'll make no sense for Genesis referring to the later. If you later on read off the paragraph, right? It'll make no sense for Genesis to be referring to this later portion. The events surrounding the court made it clear that even if worst outcome had occurred, with the death of me and all the other heroes right for your eyes, you would understand time and space to save us all. It literally makes no sense for Genesis referring to that exactly as a hypothesis, because Genesis literally says that it's merely a hypothesis, and then proceeds to literally talk about how Thomas' own punch potentially led on to the divergence of an infinite set of universes. So that's the only.
Wait, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You said potentially, dude. Do you know what potentially means?
Like just possibly.
Right, possibly. Right. So he's saying this could be true, but it could also not be true. So if you're
No, I'm not saying it is true. Oh my
exactly,
God, bro.
exactly. That's what I'm
You're
saying. That's what. No.
misunderstanding.
You're not understanding because you're not letting me speak. What I'm saying is, if you're saying that something is potentially true, you're also saying that this is potentially not true. Like that's like an entailment, right? As soon as you say that, yeah, that's exactly how that works. That's exactly how that works. So okay, wait. So do you have any? Do you have any? No. Do you have any proof? Like, do you have any like actual like definitive proof?
Oh my God. You just okay. Wait. Let me talk real quick. You just ignore the second portion of my argument, and all I'm simply saying is that the reason he's okay. Wait. I just got to argue, right? You're basically saying that it potentially is the case, so therefore it potentially is not the case. I'm not asserting it is the case. All I'm simply saying is that Genesis using the word hypothesis is because Genesis is speculating that Thomas Punch led on to the divergence of infinite set of universes. It's not confirmed, but what it is confirmed that led on to a separate timeline. That's what I'm simply saying.
Okay, so he went to another timeline. All right, let's go from there. What does that mean?
Now you finally understood, bro. All right, yo, give me 1 sec.
Okay. You're acting like I ever refuted that, but okay.
Huh? Bro, you literally just agreed with me. Now you understand what I'm arguing. I'm not saying it is true, bro. All right. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. If you later on read on the paragraph, Genesis literally says word for word that the events surrounding the court made it clear that even if the worst outcome had occurred, with the death of me and all the other heroes right for your eyes, you would have just had time and space to save us all. So, yeah, that'll make it 5D.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I do have a lot of contentions actually. So when Geno says you have the ability to transcend time and space, what definition of transcend is he using? I didn't read it I didn't read it just now. I just paraphrased it. Okay. I didn't read it. I paraphrased.
That was not a paraphrase. All right.
Do you know what paraphrasing is?
I know what paraphrasing is.
What is paraphrasing?
Like, for example, there's a paragraph. You're repeating the same exact paragraph in different words. That's what paraphrasing is.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. You're repeating it, but in different words. Yes.
Yeah, I know different words, but different words that interpret the same exact thing.
Yeah.
You didn't have paraphrase that.
Yeah. That's exactly what I just did. I paraphrased. Same meaning, different words.
Okay. Okay. You can think that, bro. All right.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
Anyways, if you literally read what he said that you would have just sent a time is okay, bye. Let me read from the beginning. He says that the events surrounding the court made it clear that even if the worst outcome had occurred, with the death of me and all the other heroes right before your eyes, you would have just sent a time and space to manipulate causality to save us all. No, you would not bad. You would have just sent a time and space to save us all. So what Genesis is literally confirming right there says that Saitama literally transcended time and space and then proceeded to manipulate causality.
Alright, so that whole tangent was completely irrelevant. I don't know if I should interpret that as you ratting or not, but anyway, what I was getting at, okay, is the fact that when he says you would have transcended time and space to save us all, why is that true? What definition of transcending is he using, my good buddy?
You want to just go off the Oxford? Wait, we didn't establish what definition we're going to use first off. What definition we want to use?
So, well, here's the issue. I say what definition is he using, not what definition are we using. That's an important distinction.
No, I'm saying that obviously, obviously, to like get the best ability of what he's stating, or like to understand what he's saying to the best of our abilities, we're obviously going to establish certain definitions, certain sources of definitions. for the English language.
Sure,
So
yeah, yeah.
Is that
Oxford,
what dictionary or
So
something?
yeah, so
Which
you're
one?
saying let's get a bunch of definitions because you don't really know what transcend fully means to its full capacity, correct?
No, I know what it means. I'm asking you, do you want a definition to use as a mutual source? It's
Um,
beneficial. It's beneficial. What? A
so
mutual source for
so
both of us.
so
So like for
here's the issue,
wait,
bro.
with that
Here's
same
the
exact
issue.
with that same
When
exact
you're
logic,
saying,
with
hold
that
on,
same
hold on,
exact
hold
logic.
on.
Okay, shut up.
No,
With
no,
that
no.
same
Why?
exact,
No,
I'm talking,
retard.
okay, bro,
You can't speak over me, bro. You
cut
can't
me
speak
off.
over
Bro,
me.
you cut me.
I was
I'm not
talking
speaking over you. You
first,
cut me
bro.
off.
I was talking
Wait,
first,
okay, ask
bro.
Convo. Yo, Convo, who's talking first? Yo, Convo, who's talking first?
Sonic was talking like about the definition stuff.
Well, how about
Me?
before that? Because I'm talking about before that.
I was the
Because
one
he even
talking first,
interrupted
bro.
me
You
to
cut
bring
me
that
off.
up.
I don't
See,
know before that, but he like
Bro.
right now, like just what happened.
all right, that's fine.
Sonic was talking.
I'll call
so
him out sooner next time. That's fine.
You can
Hey, bro.
interject later. Like there's nothing wrong with it. But he was talking.
I mean, unless I strawman you or something, don't really interject me. But
Yeah.
Which
okay,
you
what I was
did.
gonna say was that. What I was gonna say was that. Okay, you stated that. Okay, obviously you don't know what transcendence means. But what I'm simply saying is that.
That wasn't a
that's dumb
statement.
because-
Hold on. You said I can interrupt
Okay,
you
what
if
was
you
your statement?
strawman me.
I-
So what I
what
said,
was your statement?
I
Repeat it.
said was, and it was a question.
That
I
wasn't
said,
intentional-
are
intentional, by the
you?
way.
Okay, that's fine. So I asked you a question. It was, are you getting the definitions with an S, right? Multiple, because you don't know what it means to its full capacity. That was a question, not a statement.
Okay,
I didn't
my
state
bad.
anything.
I didn't intentionally misrepresent the argument. It was an accident.
Okay,
I
that's fine.
misheard you.
That's fine.
Okay, so, well, for one, not really. I'm only using the definition so we can actually understand what exactly Genesis is referring to, what he means when he uses the word transcendence.
Here, so
That's
just
why I'm saying
yeah,
use
so
an
you can
actual source
okay, so
for
you
the
can
English language, like Oxford, for example, or Merriam-Webster.
yeah, so grab all of the
Unless you want to
definitions.
justify the word transcendence as being fucking I'm shitting in the toilet.
So grab all of the definitions because my entire issue with like using one definition is because the word transcend can mean multiple things, right? And
Are you talking about within kanji?
well,
or
hold on,
within kanji?
because you just interrupted me. No. I mean, when you use the word like when I say yeah, bro, Muhammad Ali transcended the sport of boxing. He's not a dimensional tier above boxing, okay? He's just did things outside of it, right? And that doesn't mean you transcend it, right? If I do something outside of the universe,
God.
I'm not like 4D.
I get your
okay?
argument.
So there are
Oh my
multiple
God, I get your
definitions.
argument,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
I'm
but
saying
that doesn't give you the
bro,
right. No. You can think you understand, but you really don't, and that's what people do when they
Okay,
interrupt
just
people.
finish, just
Yeah,
finish,
yeah,
just finish.
okay, that's what I saw. Okay, so if I use that definition, I can mean that, right? Like I'm not saying Ali's 4D, right? But I can also say, yeah, for example, the fifth dimension is transcendental of the fourth dimension or something, right? And then that would imply like a higher dimensional tier in terms of like AP, right? So the two uses of the word transcend aren't the same at all. And then the word transcend also can just mean above, like directionally above, right? Not like AP above, but like directionally. So yeah, having like all of the definitions and using actual critical thinking skills to decide which one is the correct one is the correct approach instead of just assuming one that fits your objective.
Okay, I don't know why you're kind of just lying here. I didn't say I was only gonna use one that fits my.
I never
objective.
said you
said
did. I never said you did.
Wait, shut up. You're
Now you're lying. But you said I can cut you off when you strawman me. You just did.
I didn't strawman you.
Yes, you
literally
did.
Just said word for word. Wait, you literally just said word for word that instead of just using one that fits your own definition.
Okay, but that's not what you said like a couple seconds ago. I'm recording this. So what happened
That's
was
what I really. Oh my God, bro,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Bro, I don't have to repeat what you stated word for word if it obviously means the same thing.
But it didn't at all, because I didn't
Okay, pause the
assert.
recording.
Hold on, I didn't assert that you said anything, right? You're asserting that I asserted that you said something in
Okay,
specific.
It's not that deep, bro. Damn. All right. Anyways, what I'm simply saying is that okay. So you brought up an analogy, right? You said that, for example, okay, there's a character outside of these dimensions, but that could simply, so that could mean transcendence or whatever. But what I'm simply saying is that obviously we can both define the word transcendence as to what we want or as to what we mean or what we think it means. And I'm saying, do you want to use an actual definition or an actual like source like Oxford or Merriam-Webster in order to actually determine what exactly Genesis is meaning by this, or we can actually understand through our abilities what he means by this. That's all I'm simply saying. So do you want to use like Oxford or Merriam-Webster?
So, because you
which
were
one?
too busy over talking me, I already said, yeah, grab all of the definitions and like from
Okay.
Oxford or Merriam-Webster. Doesn't really matter, but grab all of them so we
And
can
also that
pick,
wouldn't really
like,
be
look at
also
them.
that also I mean your analogy kind of made no sense because you basically just said that transcendence in this context it could also just mean he's lying outside of it, which I mean this doesn't fit the context at all. Like that's
Well,
completely analogous.
Well, you just misunderstood my entire point. The only point
No, I'm talking about
was
your
that.
analogy.
Well, hold on, hold on.
Your
I made
Muhammad
like
Ali
three. Hold on,
analogy.
I made like three. So what I'm saying, my entire point was that there are like transcend is a multiple meaning word. Is then it has multiple definitions, right? So we need to figure out which one is the correct definition. We can't just say, oh, it says
Use the best one.
transcend, therefore we. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And we need to figure out. We can't just say, oh, well, this is the one I like, therefore it's best. No, no, no. We have to like that would be writing, right? We have to use like
Yeah, I know.
actual
That's why I'm
critical
asking you.
thinking skills. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
That's irrelevant though because
But wait, we
literally
just said the
doesn't matter. It
same
doesn't say
thing.
that.
Wait. We just said the same thing, and then you said what I said is irrelevant. So is what you said irrelevant?
No, not that. I'm saying that. No. I'm saying that. You saying that we could just use. We could use all these ones that being this is that. Wait, actually, repeat it real quick. I don't want to stop you again. Repeat it.
Okay,
What
okay.
did you say?
So what I said is that there are multiple definitions, which means we need to figure out which one is the correct one, so we're not just picking some random one, right? Because we might be biased, right? And that would be rat inherently.
Wait, what do you mean by that though? So wait. We have a question. Okay, let's say for example I bring up Oxford, right? And then you obviously disagree with what Oxford means, or like their definition of the word transcendence. What are you gonna do in that instance?
Okay, so if that would happen, then I would say, all right, well, let's look at Merriam-Webster or some other credible dictionary. But that's not the point, right? The point is, in the Oxford Dictionary, there are, I think, 3. It might be more or less, but I think it's 3. It's definitely more than 1, but I believe it's 3 or 4. They have a certain number of definitions,
Okay, so
and we
the
can't
verb is
hold
be.
on, and we can't just pick one randomly and say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I picked this one, now let's go, right? That would be like inherently like fallacious.
Nigga, I get that already, bro. You're literally. Okay, whatever. I don't even care this one. Okay. So do you want to use Oxford?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the verb is be or go beyond the range of limits of.
Okay.
Okay. So, like, what do you think about that?
Are you gonna post all of the definitions?
I'll post that. What up? Descendants. Let me read what I said real quick. What up?
All right.
Okay. And by the way, there's not 3. By the way, there's 2.
Okay. Well, I did say it could have been more or less, so that's fine.
All right. So it says be or go beyond the range or limits of, and it also says surpass.
Okay. Cool.
So,
That's fine. All right. So,
so
all right. So,
what's your contentions?
yeah, that's fine. All right. So, let me see. It said you would have to transcend time and space to save us all. Right. So, you would have to be or go beyond the range or limits of something. And then it just says surpass is the other one. Okay. So, oh wait, hold on. It says something in parentheses. Something abstract, typically conceptual.
And
Field
also,
word division.
didn't I? Okay.
Didn't you?
All right, what are you gonna say now? What are you gonna say now?
I was reading it, but what were you gonna say just now?
Oh, I cut you off. So I was asking what were you gonna say.
Oh, okay, sure. So, alright, yeah. So when it says go beyond the range or limits of something, alright, cool. You have to transcend time and space, or you have to transcend and manipulate the laws of causality, and time. You'd have to transcend time and space to save us all.
Oh, come on.
Where is it?
The argument out already.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Hold on, because I think it says something about causality too. Hold up.
Bro, just spit the argument out already, bro.
Hold on, I'm like reading it as we go. Cause again, I'm not a One Punch Man goon, right? So, I don't like keep
Bro, what do
these
you mean by
arguments
goon,
in my
bro?
head. Oh, like I'm a fight goon. Like if you ask me anything about fighting,
okay.
I could spit facts instantly.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
Like the local goon definition. Not
Alright.
that Discord shit.
cool. So let's see.
Yeah, we'll go to judge vote soon.
Parallel worlds. Outcome. Death heroes. Transcend. You would have transcended time and space to save us all. Your ability to transcend and manipulate the laws of causality is now proof of your completely flawless sense of heroism. Okay, cool. Found it. All right. So in this context, the other heroes right before your eyes,
Bro.
you would have to be up. What?
Oh my god, nigga, you read it like 5 times. Just
Actually,
okay,
I
just
only read it.
quietly,
I only
just
read it
quietly.
twice. No.
Okay, it's an exaggeration, bro. Just read it quietly. Not
Let's
being a
see.
fiend, like damn.
Would have
Can't
been
make an
above
exaggeration now.
and manipulate time or space. Okay, so here's the issue with this claim in using it as like a dimensional transcendence, right? So it says that he like manipulated the laws of causality, right? That doesn't necessitate you be 5D. So saying because
Oh my God.
because his
Right.
hold
Anyway.
on. So his claim is that you have to be like you have to transcend like time and space in order to manipulate the laws of causality. So
Oh my
that just
God.
wouldn't have to be dimensionally.
Okay. Okay, so for one, you're already fine with the definition. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna just read it out for you. He says that, and this is his claim. I don't know why you only like you ignored the rest of the portion. You only talked about like manipulating causality, and then you later on mentioned the time and space part. But he says that you would have. He said that even if the events around the card made it clear that even if Lord's Aquaman occurred, with the death of me and all the other heroes right before your eyes, you would have descended time and space to save us all. You're a proof positive of your completely flawless sense of heroism. No, my bad. That's just irrelevant. Okay, let me read the first part. Yeah. So what Genesis is literally confirming right here is that Saitama transcended time and space and then proceeded to manipulate causality. So
Oh my
your
God.
interpretation makes no sense because I'm saying your interpretation makes no sense because you're literally assuming that him simply manipulating causality would therefore be proof positive or like actual evidence of him transcending time and space, which makes no sense because what Genesis literally confirmed right here is that Genesis added new context for us because from what we already understood, Genesis was saying that Saitama did not only manipulate causality, but before he did that, he transcended time and space and then proceeded to manipulate it.
All right. So why did he
So think
transcend
about
time
it.
and
Wait,
space?
I'll give you an
Hold
analogy.
on.
I'm not done.
All right.
So I'll give you an analogy, right? Let's say for example, there's a god, okay? Let's say this god is transcendental towards the universe, okay? And this god proceeds to manipulate the universe. Does that mean that god, him manipulating it, therefore doesn't mean he dimensionally transcends it? No! All that simply means is that the god himself has the ability to manipulate the universe, and he's simultaneously transcendental towards it.
Well,
So similarly here, Saitama did not only transcend time and space, he proceeded to manipulate causality.
well, hold on. That analogy was like, I don't know if it was intentionally fallacious or not, but it was definitely super fallacious. So check this out. When you say like, oh yeah, there's this like God, it's like, well, hold on. If you're like presupposing that he's transcendental, obviously doing something that like a weaker being should do doesn't negate him being transcendental, right? Like
Well,
that's
what are you
obviously
talking
not what
about?
I'm saying. Yeah, because you were like,
No,
oh
that's
yeah,
not,
there's-
I didn't say that what you're. Well, I didn't say that what you were saying. I was saying that I'll give you an analogy, right?
yeah, and I'm just saying your analogy was flawed. That's all I'm saying. Like you don't have to nitpick.
Repeat the manipulation part because apparently I'm like strawmanning everything you're saying. So repeat the
Yeah.
manipulation part.
Okay, cool. So basically, what I'm saying is Geno says that he had to transcend time and space in order to manipulate it. Is essentially
Oh my
what
God.
he's saying. Okay, and what I'm saying is that's not true, right? So he's saying, oh yeah, he has to transcend time and space, right? So no, he didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like Genos just doesn't know what he's talking about. It's
Yo, liar,
basically.
liar, fire, bro.
I mean, all right, why?
Liar, liar, fire.
Oh wait, you're reading the chat. Never mind.
My nigga. No, I'm reading what I stated, bro. You literally just lied word for word. You said that he said that you had to transcend time and space in order to manipulate causality. You're literally lying.
Okay,
Genesis
hold on.
says word for word, the events surrounding the card made it clear that even if Lord Aquaman occurred, with the death of me and all the other heroes referred as, you would have transcended time and space to save us all. Genesis is not saying that Saitama had to transcend time and space in order to manipulate causality. Genesis is saying that Saitama did transcend time and space and did proceed to manipulate causality.
All right,
You're
you
literally-
have transcended
you're
time and
misrepresenting
space
the
to save us all.
You're literally
Your ability to
misrepresenting the
transcend and manipulate the laws of causality. Okay, all right. Since you're gonna be like a
Just go to
nitpicky,
conclusion.
hold
Just
on.
go to
No,
conclusion.
because I still have arguments. No, I still have arguments.
Okay,
You can't
fine,
do
bro.
that. So, what I'm saying, and you're like being this like weird nitpicker, but what I'm saying is, okay, he's saying he transcended time and space and manipulate and transcend the laws of causality. Okay. And Genos is inferring this based off of Saitama's feats. What I'm saying is Genos
Oh my God,
is
no.
retarded because Saitama's feats say no such thing. You're saying that's not what Genos is doing, so he's just making assumptions. So he's just retarded.
Oh my God, no, that's not. That's okay. I don't know why you assumed that was my intention behind me saying that's not what he's doing, but anyways, what I simply stated was that, and I actually want you to actually listen to what I'm saying, okay?
Alright,
What I simply stated was that Genos, okay, for one, Genos is not inferring that. Genos is saying that Saitama transcended time and space and then proceeded to manipulate that.
Why? Why is he saying that? Wait. No, I don't care. Why is he saying that? Why is he saying that, bro? No, because you always do this. You always do. No. Okay. You have another argument, but you haven't finished this one. Retard.
I have another.
All right. What's your other argument? What's your other argument? What's your other argument? What's your other
That wasn't
argument?
an argument.
What's your other argument?
I was just quoting what he stated. That was not an argument. I was quoting what he stated.
All right,
My
you put it
argument
what he
is that
stated.
Genos literally. My argument was that Genos literally analyzed the events that went down, and Genos is not inferring anything. Genos is giving an analyzation of the events that literally went down.
What does
So Genos is
infer
not
mean?
inferring
What does
anything.
infer mean, bro?
Okay, I'll tell you what an inference is. An inference is basically making a logical assumption about something. For example, oh, the grass is wet, so it rained. That'll be an inference.
Okay, cool. So, what did you? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me post
You're
this.
listening to
Let me
Blast, bro. Just
let
go
me
to conclusion,
let me post this real. Hold on. Let me post this. And no, we're not going to conclusions. I don't know who falls for these tactics. You assume when I'm
tactic?
arguing, and then you say, "Oh, let's just go to conclusions." When I'm still like,
definition. I just explained what it is.
sure,
I'll
yeah.
read the definition to you. A conclusion based on the basis of evidence and reasoning.
So what is
Process of
Genos
inferring
doing?
something.
Right, yeah. So what is Genos doing again?
I don't think. Okay, so a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. Evidence and reasoning.
Yeah.
I'm saying that an inference would be, for example, it's raining, or no, the grass is wet. That'll be actual evidence. Genos is using reasoning to infer that since the grass is wet, it therefore must have rained last night. That'll be an analogy. That's an analogy of what an inference is. All right, you got that, right? You
Yep.
understand that, right? And what I'm simply saying is that what Genos is doing is not making an inference. Genos is confirming that's a time of transcendent time and space.
Alright, confirming?
Wait, shut up. Genos is confirming.
I was
that
already
it's
done
time of-
talking. Are you schizophrenic?
Oh my god. Bro, you're not funny, bro.
Yes, I am. I'm hilarious.
Bro, you're not funny, bro.
Why are
I'm
you
laughing
laughing?
how unfunny you are. But, because I'm laughing how unfunny you are.
That
But
doesn't
as I
even
was
make
saying was
sense,
that-
but
as I
okay.
was saying, oh, shut up, bro. As I was saying was that Genos is not making an inference or not assuming based on a piece of evidence and then making an assumption based off that or logical assumption based off that. I'm saying that Genos is confirming Saitama transcended time and space and then proceeded to manipulate causality, which is in no way, shape, or form a fucking inference.
All right. So what is
Can't
the
just go to
basis of
conclusions.
what is the basis of his statement? What is the basis of his statement?
He literally seen all the events that went down to give an analysis of everything that occurred. And if we know, wait. And if we're gonna bring up an assumption and shit like that, assumptions, right? Genos made an assumption earlier, and that was that. Well, not really an assumption, but he was speculating earlier that Saitama's own punch led on to the divergence of an infinite set of universes. And here, Genos is not making any sort of speculation, any sort of assumption, anything of the sort. Genos is simply saying that Saitama transcended time and space and then proceeded to manipulate causality. That's the difference.
Okay. So here's the issue, right? When you're saying,
just stalling at
hold
this
on.
point.
If
That
you're
was
saying,
your
hold on. So no. So you're saying that, oh yeah, bro, it's not an inference. But what is he doing? He's drawing a conclusion based off of what he's seen. What is, like, if you see something? What is that? That's empirical evidence,
Do you even know
right?
what an inference is, bro? Like, I feel like you're misusing the term. Like, do you even understand what the
Yeah,
definition
I
is?
literally posted the definition, bro. It's
No, I'm saying I
it's
feel like you're
literally
misusing
a
the
conclusion.
term, like,
Okay,
inference.
all right. So you're
No,
just
I'm
you're
just-
just
no,
hold
no,
on.
because
So hold on. No.
wait,
You wouldn't let me interrupt you, so you're not interrupting me. You're not interrupting me. I'm your father. You're not gonna interrupt me. You're not allowed to interrupt your
Bro, you're not
father.
funny, bro.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
talking, bro.
hilarious, bro. I'm
My nigga,
hilarious.
I was talking, bro. Let me just finish my
Yeah,
argument.
yeah,
Then
you were
right?
talking over me.
Yes.
Yeah, no, not
I
allowed. That's
wasn't.
not
No, I
allowed.
wasn't.
Yes, you were. That's not
Okay,
allowed.
fine. Finish.
All right, yeah.
You want to keep up?
So,
talking about your- I'm
so
like,
what I'm
I'm your
saying?
father, dude.
Yeah, I am, bro. You're
I'm mad,
insecure, bro. You're
mad,
sad, bro. You're about to cry. Go home.
I'm not crying,
So,
my nigga. Why would I be
okay.
crying, bro. This thing is actually hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. See, thank you for your
Just
concession
get
that I'm
back to
funny.
the debate. Just get back to the debate.
All right, thanks. All right, so
You wasted
basically,
time.
basically, when I'm saying he's making an inference, right? He's drawing a conclusion, right, based off of evidence and reasoning, right? And it can also be like and or, right? So, and then it says the process of inferring something, right? So, all I'm saying is he experienced something, right? He had knowledge about something, which is reasoning, right? You have an argument that's reasoning, okay, and he draws a conclusion based off of that, right? So it's inherently an inference,
God.
okay. Now what I'm saying is Genos, his reasoning is inherently flawed because he doesn't even know the science behind dimensionality anyway.
Oh my god.
Okay, and nothing Saitama did,
No,
right? Because his whole statement is based off of what Saitama did. Like, oh yeah, you transcended like time and space and did this and that. Where is the transcending time and space part coming from, right? So if in like what he says, like, oh yeah, transcend and manipulate causality, right? I don't have to transcend causality to manipulate it. So like
Oh my
what
God.
he's saying is just baseless claims. Like you can say like, oh yeah, there's this statement, it's baseless, and also since you're trying to rush to conclusions, I'll like make this argument as well. Is that even if it's like one statement, that would just be an outlier, like, and it just confirms that Genos just doesn't know what he's talking about. Especially because he already
your
said a
argument is-
hypothesis.
Okay. Okay, are you done?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. Okay, so for the most part, you kind of repeated your argument, but you added a new argument. You stated that Janos is making an inference. Okay, so for one, the reason why I kept on babbling, or the reason I kept on talking about the word inference, was because I felt
Admitting
like
you were babbling.
term.
But go on.
Bro, shut up, bro. Okay. The reason why I was talking about the word inference was because I was saying that I feel as if you're misusing the term, because if you knew how you're misusing it, you would obviously understand why it's not relevant. And the reason I stated that was because an inference is a conclusion based, and the basis of it is evidence and reasoning. And with the analogy I literally gave you, for example, the grass is wet. That's the evidence. The reasoning you would infer is that because it rained last night. That would be an example of inference. And the second thing they stated, right? You stated that it'll be an inference in this case. You made another argument, right? You made another argument for like the fucking 7th time. Oh, the reason it would be an inference is because Janus doesn't know anything about dimensionality, which is, for one, that's stupid. Because if you literally read, for one, that's stupid, right? Because if you literally read the paragraph, right? Janus literally analyzed the whole entire events that went down and gave an analysis of the events that went down. And we obviously know Janus will know things like this. And even if you were to make the argument, even if you were to say, okay, well, Janus doesn't know things that, that's just a basis claim. If you literally, who type? Okay, yeah, even if you were to say that, whatever, right? If you literally, if you could tell, right? Do you know what like authorial intentionalism is?
Wait, say again. Do I know what it is?
Do you know what authorial intentionalism is?
No, tell me. Or actually, drop a
Okay,
definition. Drop a scan.
It's my own. Okay, wait, hold up. I'll do that. I'll do it in a second. Authorial intentionalism, or authorial intentionalism, is basically like an intentionalized thing produced by the authors. For example, right?
Are you
For
just
example,
saying
a character-
author's
Oh
intent?
my god. No. Oh, shut up, bro. For example, right?
Copying the
Let's
pseudo.
say that a character obviously like gives an allegation of things that went down, right? And the character's added new context for us, right? That'll be an example of authorial intentionalism, because in that sort of case, the character is obviously, or the author himself is obviously using the character as a ploy in order to introduce new evidence and new reasoning from what we already understood. And we know this because Genos is literally confirming that Saitama's own punch did not only did not only manipulate causality, but it led on to the divergence of a separate universe from what we already understood. So we obviously can determine that the author himself is obviously using Genos as a ploy in order to add new context for us. So yeah, certain contingencies like, oh, how is Genos even supposed to know about dimensionality? This is that. Obviously, we can obviously know that the reason this is the case is because the author's using Genos as a ploy in order to literally add new context from what we already understood. And we know this because we read the beginning of the paragraph. You can clearly see this being the case.
So it's clearly the case
Don't
that the
you want to
author
listen?
wanted. No. So it's clearly the case that the author wanted Genos to make a hypothesis. That's a theory, and
no,
he's
you're
suspecting stuff.
backtracking. You're backtracking because you already agreed that the only reason that Genos introduces the word hypothesis is because of the parallel world theory. And
What?
the-
I
and
never
he's-
agreed to
and-
that.
and
What?
he's speculating. Wait, no, ask Convoy. Yo, Convoy. Ask the judge. Yo, Convoy.
He agreed to a point, and then y'all moved on from it.
Yeah, see, fucking. What? Yo, Convoy.
What?
Yo, do you remember how, like, when I was talking about the first part of the paragraph, right? I said that it's real hypothesis based on so-called parallel world and multiverse theory, but I suspect that this court comes from one of countless parallel worlds that diverge as a result of reactions. I stated that. You remember when I stated that the only reason introduced the word hypothesis is because Genos speculating his Thomas' own punch led on to the divergence of an infinite set of universes, and then but what's been confirmed is that led on to the divergence of a singular universe, and he agreed with me. Remember that?
I remember that. Like, it's even on recording.
Yeah, it's on a recording because I definitely didn't say that. I can see how you could misunderstand
Oh my God.
that.
Okay, yo,
Hold on,
Thomas,
no.
hold on.
Let me speak. So, when I could see how you think that I like agreed with that, but what I was saying
You literally
is
did. That's why
hold
you
on,
moved
hold
on
on.
from it,
I
because
no
you had
no
a
no no. You're
disagreement.
being
You were
you're
assuming
being a
that. Okay, wait,
retard.
shut
No
up,
no
shut
no.
up,
You're
shut up.
being a retard. Hold on. So what
Shut
I'm
the fuck
saying,
up.
no, what I'm saying is that. Like, all right, yeah. So he's hypothesizing about the parallel universe, and you were like, oh yeah. So what he's doing is he's only hypothesizing about the first part, but the second
CoolGeek, I
part.
have a question.
Okay, what's good?
Oh, then why did you say? Oh, when he said that, why did you say okay and then proceed to move on then?
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, I said
Like,
okay
that
because I
was
was
fine, and then
acknowledging
you
that he
proceeded.
said something, right? So when I speak, hold on. So when I speak,
moved on.
right?
Oh, I didn't hear
Hold
you.
on,
Could
hold
you
on.
repeat that?
Sure, yeah. So when I speak, I'm what's called an active speaker.
No, before
So when
that,
hold
before
on,
that, before
okay,
that. Oh
okay,
my God,
okay,
before
yeah,
that.
okay, retard. I already said okay. All right, listen.
Oh, why are
So,
you so mad, bro? You keep calling me a retard.
well, because
I
you
really
are.
don't.
I'm not mad. You're just retarded, and I'm
really mad,
calling it
bro.
how it is. So yeah, I'm mad while I'm giggling at you. Yeah, okay, retard. But no. So what I'm getting at,
Yo, this nigga,
what
bro.
I'm getting at, right? What I'm getting at is that I said like, yeah, I said like, oh, okay, because you were saying like, oh yeah, that's not what matters. This second part is what matters, and I was saying like, okay, to like acknowledge
No,
that
oh
I
my God, you're a
like that I
liar.
heard and understood. How am I lying? How am I?
Sonic, just get
Wait,
the
first
recording, bro.
of all, I'm
Yo,
not
Sonic,
even
just
I'm
get
not
the
even done
recording, bro.
talking. How am I lying, bro?
If you wanted us to like interpret it as that, why don't you just say that?
Sure, because every time
Why
I
did you
say.
say no? You inherently conceded it because like you.
Wait,
moved
no,
on from
hold
it.
on, hold on. No, I didn't, because first of all, I didn't even get done making this claim throughout this whole debate, and this is on recording, right? And I'm gonna
No, you
upload this.
moved on
Hold on,
from
hold
the
on, hold on,
point
hold on,
anyway,
hold
and you
on, hold on.
never
Wait, wait,
even
wait, wait,
came
wait,
back
wait,
to
wait. Hold on,
elaborate
hold on,
on it.
hold on, wait, hold on.
I
So,
agreed that you
hold on,
moved
hold
on.
on,
And
hold
that's
on.
like
You said that's
Hold on,
fine,
hold
and
on.
then
Wait, hold on.
when you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
into
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
I'm
other
saying,
parallel
wait.
world
Why are you
points,
guys interrupting me,
Oh,
bro?
okay
Is this what you
means
guys
you know
do? Like,
okay.
okay, wait, hold
I'm
on.
not
Yo,
interrupting. I'm
Hold
just
on.
explaining
Well,
to you
no,
like
you are, because I
what
was.
happened.
Hold on. So you guys asked me a question, and then I
I
started
didn't ask you a
answering.
question.
Hold on. I'm saying you guys is in your group because it was think Osamaki. I don't even know how to pronounce that, and then Sonic. They
Okay, wait.
like
So-
Alright, Convo, what were you saying? I actually
Yeah.
want to hear what Convo was saying. Yo, Convo, what were you saying?
I'm saying like he blatantly just moved on from it. Like
Yeah,
Sure,
I know.
hold
You
on.
literally
you
agreed
both-
with me.
Hold on.
No,
Yeah,
he
no, I
didn't
did.
really
Hold on.
Yeah,
Listen,
like,
listen. I
after
did
you
move
said
on.
it's
I did
fine,
move
it's
on.
fine,
Hold
and
on.
then-
Listen,
Bro,
broski.
bro.
Listen, broski.
Okay, literally
Now you're
means
cutting me
agreement.
off.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
what?
cause you cut me off first, and if you disrespect me, I'm disrespecting you
What?
back. What are you
I'm
on about,
talking,
bro?
though, like,
Yeah, and I was
literally,
talking
bro, I'm
first. That's the
talking.
problem. I was asked
You
a
were
question,
not
and I'm
talking, bro.
responding
Like,
to the
this is going very
question, and you
circular.
won't even
Sonic
let me
asked-
respond to what you're
Sonic
saying,
asked
bro.
me a
You're not even letting me respond.
Convoy,
Okay, yo, guys, let him
Convoy,
talk,
do
let
you
him
just
talk.
want to like force conclusions? Because this is like going circular.
You can't force
like-
conclusions.
Nah, wait, let him
What?
talk, let him talk, let him talk.
If I feel like the
No,
argument is
but
going
like,
circular,
listen, Sonic asked me a question, and then I was answering him. So like, I don't
Yo,
know where you got
Convoy.
it that I cut you off. Like,
Because
how is
well,
that
yeah,
Convoy.
because Sonic cut me off as
Convoy.
well because I was speaking first.
Convoy.
That's
Well, I
how
only
that's
cut you
how
off 'cause I wanted to hear what
conversations
Convo
work.
was saying as
about
well.
me? I'm
Oh.
not talking about anyone else.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
I'll
that's.
type it
I
out,
mean,
hold on.
maybe you didn't cut me off directly, but I was still like speaking before you started speaking, and the only reason I stopped was because someone started speaking while I was speaking. Okay.
I only
Convoy, I
cut
think
you
his
off-
argument is going
I'm talking
circular.
about
Can
when
we just
I'm
force
talking.
conclusions? I feel like this is like very like I feel like this is like dragged out. So I think we should go with conclusions. What do you think, Convoy?
Yeah.
Like Ottoman.
Wait a
asked, "Do you
minute.
have
Hold on.
any
Wait,
more
hold
other
on.
contention?"
Wait, hold on.
He, like,
Wait.
And he restated the same thing like 3 times, like 4 times already. It's like very circular. And I've been like listening to this for like a while now, and I've been like recording this and everything. It's just been going very circular. So you want to like, go?
Well,
conclusions, like,
hold on. Maybe it has, but it's been like 38 minutes, okay? And the issue is that I still have arguments left. You can't just say, "Oh, it's kind of circular,"
I mean,
right?
you didn't bring
Just
that
'cause-
up. You said, "Do you have any other contention?"
Okay,
that you
state
And
didn't
I
your
bring
said
up?
argument,
yes.
state your
I
argument.
literally said
You
yes.
stated an argument.
And
state an
then you
argument.
proceeded,
acknowledge that it's
proceeded
been
to bring up the
circular,
same argument like a couple
Then
times.
you could have brought in other arguments instead of repeating the
Exactly.
same
I did.
argument.
Wait,
Like,
I
no,
literally
you
did.
repeated- you-
Hold on.
Right,
First
you
of all,
repeated the same
hold on.
sentence
Hold
like
on.
5
First
times.
of all, I did. All right, I've been bringing
you
up new
admitted it's
arguments.
circular though.
I've said like the conversation has been sort of circular. I did say that because Sonic literally keeps saying the same thing while interrupting me midway through me speaking.
That's a
Okay, this is
dirty
what
lie,
you
bro.
guys do. This
That's
is
a
what you
dirty
guys
lie.
do. I don't know if it's like the Ottoman gang shtick, but you guys, I like say something and you interrupt me to say something you've already said, and then say that I'm going
Okay,
on
bro,
ad
I can-
nauseum.
Okay, just watch the
You
recording.
should
The
know.
man literally gave a rebuttal. He literally gave you a rebuttal and gave you multiple examples of what he means. and you proceeded to say the same thing over and over.
No, I didn't. No, I
Like-
literally did not.
Sonic barely cut you off. To
Convoy,
be
Convoy,
honest.
yeah.
You say
Oh,
that, but
Convoy.
almost
Yeah,
anytime
that
I
happened.
said anything, and he also admitted to cutting me off 3
I
times
only cut
on
you off- I only
recording.
admitted to cutting you off once because I wanted to hear what Convo was saying.
Well, no, before that. I mean, like during the debate,
and
you
before
cut me
that,
off a
before that,
bunch.
You know what he did?
Before that-
CoolGeek, you wanna know what he did? He literally said, "Yeah, okay, I did that." Then he was like, "Yeah, you can." He was like, "You can continue your
When it
argument."
was a
Then what
fraction
you
of a
said-
second.
and you would
yeah,
say,
like,
and you
yeah,
said-
yo, Convoy, basically, I would cut him off in like a fraction of a second because I think he like misinterpreted what I said, and then like he would say, no, it's not what
I
I said,
noticed that.
and then let him continue.
Well, hold on,
Yeah.
Convo. So you did notice that, even though you said that he only cut me off like a couple times.
no.
So you just got caught
Listen,
slipping.
listen.
Also, Convo, you said that you
Listen,
didn't.
listen.
Hold on. You said
No,
that you
listen,
didn't
listen,
interrupt me.
listen.
Sonic literally
I'ma answer
said
that 'cause
you
there's something wrong
overtalked
with
me,
what you're
which is
saying.
why he overtalked me
he's so
first.
dominant with
So
his
hold
attitude.
on. So you just got caught
I don't
slipping
acknowledge
twice.
that.
You
At
just
the
got
same
caught
spectrum
slipping
of cutting me
twice,
off,
bro.
Chill,
Listen.
Cookie, wait, no, wait, one second. Cookie. He said that I cut you off for a fraction of your statement, of your huge ass statement. He said I only cut you off for a fraction of it.
Do you know what cutting someone
just
off
heard it.
is? Wait, do you know what cutting someone off is?
Clearly, I'm saying that he said
Oh
that I
my
cut you off
God,
for
bro,
a
just
fraction
go
of
to
your
the-
statement.
I'm not
Cookie,
Sonic.
Cookie,
I'm not
Cookie.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Sonic.
CoolGeek, are you feeling like inconfident of your scale, like or your debunks? Or
No,
whatever?
I'm confident. I'm just not confident in like you guys.
If you're like confident in it, why don't you just go to conclusions?
Well, we can go to conclusions. That's like fine. On the basis that he doesn't have any more arguments, because I do, and I'll leave the judgment up to like whoever watches the recording, because you guys are definitely like incompetent. You obviously were not paying attention.
Bro, wait.
So I literally had paid
Wait,
attention
yo,
to
Cookie,
the whole thing. Like what?
Wait, actually, hold on, wait. If you judge against me, I'll just debate you on the judgment. That's fine. And if you refuse, you're just ducking.
Oh my god, bro, you need to stop. Like, I don't know why you're so salty, bro. Like, maybe that deep at the end of the day.
Wait.
What I was saying was that
Okay, go.
I said that I don't know why you're so salty. You need that deep at the end of the day. Yeah. So what I was saying was that Convoy said that I only cut you off for a fraction of your big ass statement that let you continue.
Yeah,
it was
why?
used
Wait,
because
why?
it was used
Wait,
to-
why? Why did you
Because
let
it
me
was used because
continue?
I thought, oh my god, like you asked me why and then you don't even let me talk. Like, jeez, man.
I'm not talking right now. What?
I know you just okay, whatever, bro. So it was because I used for example, in an instance, right? I would think that you misinterpreted what I said, so I'll cut you off because I thought you strawmanned me, and then you told me that's not what I stated when I repeated what you said, and then you continue along with the whole entire paragraph. So I wouldn't cut you off at all. Like at the most, I think I would have yawned maybe.
So here's the issue with what you just said, right? So yeah, I would say something, and then you would think that I'm strawmanning you, which just wasn't true. You would misinterpret what I said, and then I would be like, well, hold on, that's literally not
But either
even
way,
what
wait,
I
either way,
said.
wait.
And then I would be like, all right, now let me speak, and then you would be like, okay. And you would like sigh and moan about it, or sometimes, and this happened on the recording,
Don't say
that
moan is crazy.
okay.
Hey,
Moan is
I'm
crazy.
cracking this out and
Hey,
going to
yo.
conclusions already, bro. This is like very annoying.
And
bro.
here's the issue. Like, you can leave, bro. So,
I just feel like this is getting very annoying. Because you,
yeah,
like,
that's
go in
fine. You can
circles.
leave. You can
We
leave.
already agreed to go to conclusions.
You
already.
can
Like,
leave.
this is
You can leave. No one asked you to be here. Well, I didn't ask you to be here. You can leave. But,
who said I didn't want to be here?
Alright,
I just feel like
anyways,
this is hanging out with
Cookie.
Victoria.
If you think I cut you off for the majority of your statement, pull up the recording.
sure, yeah, I got the recording right now. I'm gonna upload it. I promise. I'll upload it.
Oh, that's not like, yo, Cowboy. You see how like he always has to use the fact that he's gonna upload this on YouTube as like some sort of defense mechanism when I'm asking him. Like,
Defense mechanism? Yeah, defense mechanism to getting
Guys,
cut off and jumped by 3
I'm-
people
wait,
in
no, no,
call?
I'm actually not
What?
actually mad.
Are you? Wait. Do you guys have
I'm
clout? Am I gonna get
giving
clout
my
off of this?
recollection of events.
Wait. Am I gonna get clout off of this?
Cowboy, your question. Don't cut me off. Why you so salty? Asking Cowboy a question. Wait, Cowboy. Bro, wait, we can't.
Wait, do you guys have clout?
Wait, Cowboy. Oh my God, shut up, bro. Let me talk. Damn.
I'm just asking a question. Do you guys have clout?
What?
Do you guys have clout?
Oh my God, do you guys
I
have
did
Discord
not.
clout? Do you guys have Discord debater clout? Oh, last nigga, bro. But yo, Convoy.
I'm gonna
didn't
embarrass
you
you.
realize? Oh my God, shut up, bro. Yo, Convoy, didn't you realize how every single time I would ask him a question, I'll say like, okay, yo, could you pull up the recording? His instant, I'll say, could you pull up the recording? Can you show me where I cut you off? His instant response is that, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. This is gonna be uploaded on YouTube. Like he has to use the fact that he has a YouTube channel as some sort of defense mechanism.
No, you're
so
just being a
cringe.
retard. You're just being a
Like,
sped. Maybe that's what you would do.
CoolGeek, like you keep saying it's on recording, it's on
I'm on
recording,
it.
but you don't actually use recording. Like we both
Yeah,
know
I
it's
know.
on
I'm asking you
recording.
pull up the recording.
I
Pull up the
suggest that
MP.
you
Wait, wait.
use the recording,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
So
then we'll
Cool,
go
cool,
back to where you
cool,
agreed.
you're-
Like,
So
how's that a
so
problem?
here's
If you're so
I got you.
confident-
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're
Here's
so
the
confident in what you
issue.
stated- wait, let me talk. If you're so confident in what you stated, pull up, save the recording, pull it up as an MP4, and upload it in the Debate One channel, and then we'll see for yourself.
So first of all, it's a 38-minute long screen recording. It won't just
Okay, send
upload.
it to me. I have Nitro. Send it to me. I have Nitro.
You have. How am I gonna send it to you? You want me to email it?
Let me think.
Like you haven't thought
Oh
this
my
through.
God.
Like you obviously don't know what you're
Okay,
talking
wait. Okay,
about.
wait. I have another time. We have another time. Do you know how to like upload it into streamable?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my God, fuck
Oh,
man.
it's not even that deep, bro. Let's just go conclusion, bro.
That's
you
what I'm
want
saying.
to-
Like
if
it's
you
gonna
want
be on
to-
YouTube. I'm not gonna like stop recording midway
Cool,
through to
cool,
post
cool,
the
bro.
recording, and then you
I know
might say
somebody- I
something
know
off
somebody who can-
recording.
Wait, cool. I'll do a favor. I know somebody who can teach you how to upload it to streamable, and then you can show it. You can show it for us. Or if you
Not the
really
wall
want
of it. Just go to conclusion to end this, bro.
if
And
you
why do I
really
need to do
want
that anyway?
upload
It's
it
gonna be on
Wait,
YouTube.
wait.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my God, if you really want to, upload it on YouTube as a private video, and then the rest of the recording, put it in conjunction with the initial recording, and then upload it as an actual YouTube video.
Why would I do that when I can just record the whole thing and upload it? Like,
It's
what?
simple, bro. I'll do it for. If you're so lazy, I'll do it for you. I'll put it into CapCut or something, or like I'll like delete a lot of my fucking camera roll and then just download it into CapCut. You're being so stingy, bro. You keep on lying and like. you keep lying
Stingy.
for the second of
I'm
the recording.
lying. Yeah. Okay, retard.
Tell me to
Yeah.
pull up the recording. If you're so confident to pull up the recording.
Bro, why would I stop the
Being so
recording?
stingy.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
okay,
Listen,
okay,
listen to
help
what
me
I'm
out,
saying.
help me out.
Listen to what I'm saying, because you keep saying you're not interrupting me, and you obviously are. You like stop paying attention, and you start interrupting me and claiming I said something I didn't, right? So what I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying is, why would I stop my recording right now to do literally anything? Right? So that you can say something off the recording and say you never said it. I'm not gonna do
Oh my
that.
God, you're being an ape. No. Okay,
I'm
okay,
being an ape. Yeah, says the one who's been
wait,
over
listen,
talking
okay,
me,
let
and
talk, let me
you
talk,
and
yeah,
your
let me
friends
talk,
are saying like, "Oh, that happened, that didn't happen,"
talk,
and
bro.
yeah, like you're
You know
what?
what you can do? You
What?
can stop the recording right now. Immediately make another recording and then send
All
us
I
the
hear is
Yeah,
recording
yeah, I
you
know.
had.
He doesn't understand. Yeah, yo, wait.
All I
Cookie,
hear is
Cookie.
excuses.
Wait,
All I hear is excuses.
bro, wait. Yo, Cookie. I'll give you another method. Wait. Download the recording, okay? Then pull it up as a file and screen share it, and then immediately record immediately after you do that. So, and then when you're done with it, go into an app. Okay, a website called Flixtier. It's very simple. Add your initial recording and that one and put it together and upload a YouTube video. And you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get a YouTube video in your cloud or whatever. And on top of that, you're gonna see whether or not me or you are lying.
I mean, I already know you're lying, so you know.
Fucking fat, bro.
Like,
This nigga's so scared, bro. This nigga is
so
scared, bro.
wait,
This
scared of
nigga is
what?
so
Wait,
scared.
scared of what? Scared of what?
This nigga is so scared. Cause you know you're a liar. This guy is so scared, bro.
Wait, just like you know you're a liar?
Like, I can't, bro. I can't. This shit is too funny, bro. This shit's actually not
Yeah,
funny,
you can't
bro.
refute me because you know
Just
you're a
continue the
liar. That's
conversation.
fine.
You're really scared. You're really scared to obviously show the recording. So just continue the conversation.
Definitely not. You're just
You're
like,
clearly making excuses, bro.
no, you're, bro, no, you're just mad that you just
Really making
lost.
excuses,
You
bro.
just lost. How do you feel?
I'm not losing.
Yeah, you just lost. How do you feel?
I'm not losing. Do you want us to?
Did you hear that
Now,
depressed
or do you want
sigh? Did you hear that depressed sigh?
Dragon is out.
I'm making a side because you keep on making unfunny jokes. Like, no one sees your jokes, bro. We're having a debate. We're not doing joke for joke or something. Like,
Yeah.
you're making the most unfunny ass jokes. You're clearly just a retard. Like, nobody cares, bro. Just continue the conversation.
I don't talk like that. I speak with more bass in my voice because I'm your father.
You speak like a faggot. Now shut the fuck up. Bro.
Yeah, I speak like a faggot. You're the one that's cucking down, what? And hiding behind his
How am I
friends.
fucking down?
Yeah, you're
Bro,
hiding behind your
bro,
friends. You're hiding behind your friends.
I've literally-
Yeah, you have. You hid behind your friends, retard. You're hiding behind your friends, what?
I know you're not talking, bro. You stay in that private server with like Punk Raider.
What
Wait,
private
wait,
server?
wait, you know what's crazy? Wait, you know what's crazy? And
What?
Osama this. A lot of the time, whenever Osama was talking, I would even tell him, yo, be quiet real quick, because I want to hear what he's saying. And you're saying I'm hiding behind my friends.
Yeah, I think you're hiding behind your friends, yeah. Or maybe not intentionally, but you definitely are.
Who am I hiding behind?
Otsamaki and Convoy.
Maki is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god, how am I hiding behind them?
He's the only one
This nigga's
speaking right
weird, bro.
now.
Just, okay, you're clearly scared to show the recording because you know you fucking lied. So just continue, bro.
No, that's inherently false. But
He doesn't want to continue.
Also-
he doesn't
also-
want to continue the debate.
no. What? Are you dumb? You're the only one who said,
Continue.
"Let's go to conclusions. Let's go to conclusions." Oh yeah, let's go to Larry. Let's continue, retard.
Okay, continue. Clear more arguments, right? Continue.
All right, bet. So yeah. So you're saying, right? So you were all right. So yeah, this is the point we were on, right? So I was saying that you said like as a hypothesis. You said it only applied to like initially, and then you were saying like you said that like you agreed with what you said about it only applying, and I said no, it like I did not agree to that. I was just acknowledging what you're saying, right? And so we were on that point. Okay. Now I remember where we're at. All right, cool. So when I'm saying,
bro, you really just wasted all that time just to recap on what you thought happened.
sure, yeah, that's not what I thought. That's literally what happened.
Just let me talk, bro.
No, retard. No, you're dumb. That doesn't make any sense. So basic.
Not make any sense.
Sure, yeah. Because if I'm sort of hazy on like where we were, why would I just let you speak and listen to you instead of trying to like figure out where we were? What? That's completely retarded. What?
I mean, to be fair though, you can think while like listening to somebody else.
No. Wait. Hold on. No. Oh, wait. Hold on. Repeat that again. Word for word. Repeat that.
I said, okay, I'll repeat it. I said that you can ignore somebody for the most part while you're remembering what you said, and then ask them to repeat what they stated.
But then I'm not listening. If that's what you mean when you said you were listening to me earlier, you're not listening at all.
No, I'm being generous to you. Oh my god. Okay, whatever, bro.
I literally said I'm not gonna like try to listen to you.
I mean, unless
Okay.
you're assuming I have a problem with repeating myself, because I do not have a problem with repeating myself, I'll just simply repeat myself.
Well, why would I draw this out to let you repeat the same thing twice? Exactly. So I don't need you repeating the same thing, and I'm just gonna recap, and then we're gonna do this. All right, retard, you brought this on. Like, you keep derailing and then getting mad when we derail. Like, you're just retarded. So what I'm saying is that when Genos is saying that, like, you have transcended, this is all, like, a presupposition, right? Based off of, like, the many worlds theory and, like, how this worked. Like, all this is like, some hypothesis. And the other argument I did, and you said I was, like, interrupting you, which is whatever, but when you said that, oh, yeah, this is what Genos is saying, and it's like, and I asked, okay, based off of what? Okay, what is this based off of?
Actually, I swear to God, you literally just repeated what you said earlier. When I already reviewed it. Can I go to conclusions?
No, this is different. You want me to explain why this is fundamentally different?
Oh, do you see this guy?
I mean, this is fine. We can like.
This is fundamentally different.
Wait, do you?
It's different. You don't think it's different? Then just go to conclusions.
Wait. Hold on.
You dumbass. It'll be benefit for you.
All right, retard. Yeah.
I think it's fundamentally different. You think it's different? Then if you think you're saying this, and I think you're saying
Wait. Say that again. Say that again, but slowly. That didn't come out right.
It did. Okay, whatever. What I said was that if I think you're repeating yourself and you think you're saying something that's fundamentally different, then if anything, if you think you're genuine, what you're saying is true, then go to conclusions.
All right, because that's not what you said the first time. That's good. All right. So now, at least now you're
That's
speaking
kinda what I said the
coherently.
first time.
That's not what you said the first time.
Yeah,
But,
no, they're perfect. Okay, whatever. Why don't you go to conclusions?
yeah, we can go to conclusions since you didn't.
Okay, go first.
All right. So, all right, yeah. So I think I won because he didn't refute my last argument about how he didn't like solidly refute basically anything, because when I said that like Genos is like theorizing, he was saying, well, it only applies to the first part but not the second, but never really substantiated that. And then when I called it out later, right, he just said that I agreed, which I literally did not. Also, when he was saying, when his like friends jumped in and like tried like arguing with me, I proved that they're like contradictory and like they were lying as well. So
It wasn't from me. That wasn't even from me. You wasn't even arguing for me for lying. So don't even say y'all.
I did say you lied. I do think you did.
No, I didn't. You said I said. You didn't say I said something and lied about it. That wasn't me. That was Convoy.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was you two. Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, just Convoy then.
This is a different dimension, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe just Convoy. But I.
Finish your conclusions. Just finish
Wait. Why are you talking, bro? Why are you talking during my conclusion? That's completely unprofessional. I don't know what's wrong with you, retard. But so
Because Osama
That's
talked
why.
fucking retard, you dumb faggot. Osama talked, that's why dumbass. So
Osama.
You was the one who interrupted you first, dumbass.
Yeah, okay, retard. See, did you hear that? There was like this underlying tone of crying in his voice. That was crazy. But yeah, you can just mute. Go back on mute. Be depressed. Be depressed. Okay. So I definitely won because we were debating. Even when his like buddies jumped in, or at least Convoy. Maybe not the other guy. Maybe not the other guy, but definitely Convoy. I think I remember the other guy, but maybe just Convoy. Jumped in. I swatted them back in their back in Convoy's place. Maybe not the other guy. Whatever. Yeah, he literally just didn't refute what I said. He just repeated the same thing, and then like I gave like a modified version of like what I said, or like added something on, and he just didn't refute me. He kept trying to interrupt me. It didn't work. And yeah, he's just a retard. Like he just lost. Like he's a sped.
Personally.
Wait, what?
I don't even care, bro. He sounds like a nerd, bro. I don't give a fuck what he says.
Yeah, I sound like a nerd. Yeah, okay, retard. You just lost to someone who sounds like a nerd. How do you feel?
I didn't lose.
Yeah, you did. You got bodied, bro. You got slammed.
You literally
I just
okay,
suplexed you.
conclusions. Yeah, why are you so bad, bro? Let me see my conclusions, bro. Why are you
Yeah,
so
says
bad?
says the one who was crying 3 seconds ago. But okay, retard.
Bro, you're clearly upset, bro.
Yeah, I'm upset.
You're really upset.
Bro, weren't you the one who just spurred? I'm depressed. I'm gonna slam you, CoolGeek. Yeah, that was you just now, bro.
Kinda go to my conclusions.
If you're smart enough, I don't even know if you know what a conclusion
I was
is,
muted
but
the
you
whole
can go
time
for it.
your conclusions, actually.
You can go
I was
for
muted
it.
For a majority of it.
Yeah, that's because I told you to mute, son, and you did.
No,
Because
you
I'm your
told me I
father.
would do my
Yes, I did. I told you to mute because you're being a retard and you were trying to talk during my conclusion. I literally called you out for talking during my conclusion, retard.
Conclusions now.
Yeah, go to conclusion. Go to conclusion. Stop addressing me.
Okay, now can you go on mute?
No.
He can't give me the same courtesy of respect, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Want me to serve me? Not check.
Nah, he's gonna cry short muted. He's probably just gonna leave at that point. Yo, do you want to be server muted?
I'm literally not talking. The only reason I wanted you to mute was because you were over talking me during my conclusion.
Alright, bro. Whatever suits your both. If you want to just lie, then I guess that suits your both.
That literally, it's on recording. Just talk.
Okay, I'll say my conclusions. So for one, I said that it's real hypothesis based on so-called parallel world and multiverse theory, but I suspect that this core comes from one of the countless parallel worlds that diverge as a result of your actions. I do not know what point this divergence occurs when the observer makes a decision when the observer takes action, but it's been confirmed that new you is separated from the original you at the start of your time travel and merged with you of this timeline when the movie was completed.
Ooh.
And basically, right, the reason I brought that first part of the paragraph or whatever, right, was because I was simply saying that the only reason Genesis introduces the hypothesis is because Genesis speculated Saitama's own punch did not only lead on to the divergence of a separate universe, but an infinite count or uncountable amount of universes, which is why Genesis introduces the word hypothesis. And that's the only reason Genesis refers to the word, or even uses the word hypothesis. And he literally agreed with this. He said he literally agreed with the fact that's the only reason Genesis uses the word hypothesis within the whole entire paragraph. And if you continue to read the paragraph, Saitama literally says, Genesis literally says word for word, the event that even though Aquaman occurred, with the death of being all the other occurs right before your eyes, you would have presented time and space to save us all. So I basically stated that this will make Genos like fifth dimensional since he transcends time and space.
This will make Genos fifth dimensional.
I'll talk about what the fuck up. And then after that, right, he then started rattling on about definitions. He was like, okay, well, obviously, like, if you have your own definition of what the word definition means, I have this definition. And then he brought Muhammad Ali's, like, analogy, and the conclusion of the analogy was that, for example, you can be outside time and space, but it could still say you're transcending towards it, but that doesn't mean you're actually transcending towards it. And then, so after he brought up that analogy, I stated that okay, so if we're obviously gonna have our own definition of what the word means, then why don't we appeal to an actual Oxford definition, or like an actual definition of the Oxford American Oxford, right? So he agreed. He said, okay, pull up Oxford. And then after I pulled up Oxford, he literally had no problem with the definition itself. And then he tried to contend the paragraph itself. He tried saying that, Genesis that you have to transcend time and space, and then proceed to manipulate causality. And I immediately called him out for obviously misreading the scan, right? Because if you read the scan, Genesis says you would have transcended time and space, and then proceeded to manipulate causality, which means that Saitama did not only transcend time and space, as a result of transcending time and space, he then proceeded to manipulate causality. So then he brought up the argument, stated that, okay, well, Saitama, like, he transcended time and space as a result of manipulating it, which would mean that he doesn't transcend an AP or something like that, right? And I refuted that by simply saying that, for example, God, right? Let's say, for example, there's a God, okay? This God manipulates his own universe. Obviously, he's transcendental towards the universe, but he proceeds to manipulate it. Because he manipulates it, doesn't that mean that he's not transcendental towards it? No, he's still transcendental towards it. And then after he brought up that argument, right? After he brought up the argument, right? Then he brought up another argument. He tried saying that it would be an inference. Then he brought up the definition of the word inference, right? And as he brought the word definition of the word inference, he said that an inference is a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. And I said that, for example, okay, I'll give an analogy of what inference is, right? For example, an inference would be like, okay, the grass is wet. So since the grass is wet, it therefore was raining. That would be an example of an inference, right? And then he said that, okay, wait, read the definition real quick. A conclusion based on the basis of evidence and reasoning. And then he immediately tried saying that, okay, what that's what Jim's doing, right? He's reaching a conclusion based on evidence and reasoning. I said that, okay, I think you're misinterpreting what the statement itself is saying. Is because a inference is a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. For example, the evidence would be that the grass is wet, and the reasoning to make the logical assumption would be that it is raining. He had no actual contention for it. He introduced another argument. He said that it'll be an inference because Genesis doesn't know anything about fucking He said that he brought this argument. He said that dimensionality. And then I said we proved this, right? I said, okay, you know what authorial intentionalism is, right? And then after I brought that up, right, I stated that authorial intentionalism would be, for example, right? Let's say, for example, there's a character who's not supposed to know certain things, right? But the character obviously still gives a whole entire analysis to events that are already written down and introduces things that we already knew and new things on top of that. And what I said was that obviously in this context, the author is using the character as a ploy in order to introduce a new added context for us, despite the contingency of that character not necessarily supposedly not knowing or any sort of canonical source showing that he should know things like this. Or any sort of canonical source material showing he should know things like this. And then after that happened, that was when basically we were talking about what we said on recording, this and that, pull up the recording, whatever. And then after all that occurred, he then brought up another argument where he simply stated he literally repeated the same exact two things. He brought up something about I think it was wait. Yo, Convoy. I have a question real quick. Yo, Convoy, do you remember the last two things he stated? I kind of forgot.
The last two things in the debate?
Yeah, the last two things he stated.
No, I'm not sure, but if he says them, I'll probably
It was something like. Oh yeah.
Wait,
It was about. Yeah, well, what was
You
it,
can
Tama? Because that's like.
Yeah, like, say, what did he, what part are we at, like, the end, right?
Yeah, and you're basically the end of his argument. And then we have to
conclusion, but I'm not sure about the last two things.
Oh.
You can say them if you want. If
CoolGeek, what was the last two things you stated?
So the last couple things I stated were they were that the hypothesis thing would extend to like everything that Genos was saying, and I brought up that God, what was the other thing? It was that when something in response to what you said, it was something like
No.
oh, God, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was something in response to what you said.
Okay, you can go on mute.
I know.
Alright. So yeah, as you just noticed, he stated right there, in the last two things he actually stated, he stated no refutations towards my argument, towards the authorial intentionalism argument that I introduced. The only thing he stated in the last two things was that something about it being a hypothesis, but we already established that he literally moved on from what exactly Genesis referring to as a hypothesis, which would mean that he literally had no contention with the last argument. So
I remember what it was now. Yeah.
Okay, now you remember. Now you
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Now
It
you
was.
remember.
It was.
Oh my God,
Yeah. So it was this.
lost.
What? Yeah, okay, steal my argument, retard.
You already lost, bro. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you lost, bro.
Okay, you're a parrot. You're just quoting what I said. But
Okay, anyway, you want to get Judge's vote?
Okay, wait, no, wait. I want to hear the last thing. Because like, okay, wait. No, wait. So say real quick. If the last things are related to the authorial intentionalism argument, I'm gonna laugh, bro. That's not what you said.
okay. Yeah, so what I said was that like Genos, that he would just have no knowledge on the topic, so it would just be like a baseless statement, in which case it just doesn't matter. And even if that wasn't the case, it would be an outlier since it's only one statement anyway.
You never stated that during the
Yeah, I literally did.
No,
but
not
okay.
even. Show show me exactly where during our debate you brought up the word outlier or you argued an outlier.
Okay.
Bro, you're a liar.
Once I upload it, I'll show you once I upload it. Yeah.
No, does anybody remember that, bro?
Well,
Does
it wouldn't even
anybody
matter
remember
anyway
using
if
an
film
outlier
afterwards, because the
argument?
debate would already be over. So.
Does anybody remember using an outlier argument?
Well, they weren't listening anyway, so it
either
doesn't
way,
matter.
He
Nigga,
moved
just pull
on
up the
from it.
recording then. Why-
Either way, he moved on from it, so he didn't even elaborate on it.
Yo,
So.
Osama, pull up the recording. Aren't you recording, Osama? Pull up the recording real quick.
Like 30 minutes.
You're only recording for 30 minutes? Yeah.
No. Like that's the last recording. I don't remember. Hold on.
Where are you still recording right now?
Yeah. The last my computer like lagged, and like the one like I cut it off and then like I put it back on, and I was.
Oh, is that why you left the DC? Is that why you left the DC?
Yeah, and I had to join back.
Oh yeah, you got it. Then. Pull it up. You should have it.
I don't think I can send it. Hold on.
So yeah, but Convoy, from what you're hearing, basically he did not state any reputations towards my last argument. Which
But
is
like
automatically
Autumn
a good
doesn't
point.
like Autumn if he like moves on from the point when he can like concede to it anyway.
Like, yes, quite clearly that's like common sense.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yo.
Hold on.
We
Osama.
want to discuss the conclusion in the secondary VC, just like how me and Sonic did.
Well, real
Go to
quick.
games. Go to games.
Wait. We don't have a question. Convo. Did he? Wait, Convo. If you notice, he stated two arguments, right? He stated one something about the hypothesis thing, which I obviously refuted, and then he stated something about
I mean, I heard the whole thing. I got it.
Wait, hold on, Osama. Real quick. I want to ask you a question.
Oh my god. Wait, shut up, bro. Wait for the question. I'm trying to converse something. Yo, and then he stated something about Genos not knowing anything about dimensionality, which I obviously refuted, right? And then
Yeah, you said that like.
yeah, I brought up the authorial intentionalism argument. And then after that, he introduced another argument, but he didn't say during the debate. He said something about being an outlier. He never
think he
introduced
also
or used the word
questioned-
outlier the whole entire time during the debate. I swear.
And
to
he
God,
also
we should
tried
do
to
the
question
recording.
like Genos is like why would you acknowledge on it? And you literally told him like he like seen the whole fight. So.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the game.
Yeah, I brought that
Yo,
up.
wait,
He had
Osama.
something like that, which is why I brought up that argument.
Yo, Osama, hold on. You listen to your boy Sonic. Listen to me real quick, please. So me and Sonic are debating, right? And you asked him if me doing something that he obviously thinks results in me losing. I don't, that doesn't make sense. Like, of course he's gonna think that, and you didn't ask for my input at all, and you didn't ask for a neutral third party. You asked him.
No, I did ask him. All I asked him was like, if you move on from the point, like, do you concede to it? That's what
Right.
I asked him.
He's asking that because I help him out with debating.
Oh, so like you're like his debate teacher or something?
I guess you could, yeah.
Okay, I see. That makes total sense.
I'm
I
gonna
can
join
never
on
tell if you're
WC.
sarcastic or not, but it's whatever.
No, that wasn't sarcastic. That literally that makes complete sense. I'm not surprised at all.
All right.
So how's your day going?
It was kind of mad. I got a headache earlier.
Oh, I get that.
We're not that bad of a debater, to be honest. We're not that bad. You just lie a lot.
I definitely don't, and I also think I'm better than you.
Whatever. Alright, bro. Alright, it's whatever, to be honest. I don't really care if he was doing that much.
Okay.
I only ever like refer to judge during a debate is if like I'm just like confirming whether or not I'm lying or not.
Okay.
Or like I misrepresented what someone said.
Okay.
That's why I asked Convoy.
Okay. But
if you notice, a lot of times when like Osama, for example, is like talking unnecessarily, I would ask him to like relax.
that did happen a couple times, and I do appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. That was very odd. So
Or do you just do combat sports?
just combat sports.
You don't play soccer? I mean, basketball, football, anything like that?
Not really. I have in the past, but they're not my thing. I prefer to head kick people.
I play soccer.
Oh, that's lit.
Basketball.
Yeah,
The thing about basketball is that like I'm not that because I don't think soccer since I was 7 years old. So when it comes to basketball, what I really do is that like I'm not that skilled, but I'll kind of like just like like I would go up to like the paint or whatever, and I'll shoot easily. Cause like I don't really like doing 3 pointers.
Yeah, yeah. Me, I'm not good at basketball. I'm like decently tall. I'm 6 foot. But I can jump really high, so I can dunk. But like everything else sucks. So
Okay,
like,
we're kind of the opposite. I'm 6'2" basically. I
yeah,
mean, well, I'm either 5'11" or 6 foot.
yeah,
That's what I measure. So
yeah.
nah, my jumping is bad because yeah, my jumping is bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, my jumping is like the only thing that helps me in in basketball. I just stand by the hoop and frickin' someone passes me the ball and I dunk and
It's actually
that's
kind of
it.
weird because my jumping is not that good, but I could run really fast. But I know why. It's because your calves aren't really that related to how fast. Oh no, your calves are related to how fast you can run.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, for me, I like I don't know about you, but like as a kid, I like jumped and like climbed a lot, and I would always like try to jump on things and off of stuff. Like I was that kid. This is funny. I'm still recording. This is like freaking cool geek story time.
Oh,
But yeah, no, I stick to combat sports. That's my main thing. I've trained since I was a little kid, and I like it. And yeah, trying to get that gold status. But so
all
you're
right.
oh, okay.
All right. What's the verdict,
Ready?
guys?
Right, after like further discussion and like
No.
thinking
We
this
already
through.
agreed to judges vote after. We already said that we were going to give our judgment after like we come back. So
Yeah, and we discussed it, and we figured out who won.
yeah.
All right. Who won?
Convict.
Who won?
Simon, you say.
Uh,
So, uh,
Yeah,
you gave your
Sonic
judgment.
won. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah,
Sonic won.
Sonic
So,
won. Sonic
so
won.
you want to like elaborate on why he won, or you want me to do it?
Anyway, I could elaborate or you could elaborate. It doesn't really matter.
We could just like both elaborate on why he won.
All right, sure. You can start. Or sure, I'll start. So like, basically, like to the decisive point, it was when Cool Geek like moved on from like the critical part of the hypothesis being just to in reference to like the many worlds theory part. And since he moved
Yeah,
on,
and also
he
Coogie.
tried, yeah, he tried to refute it at the very end where he was saying like he was an active speaker or some shit like that, and he didn't even like further extrapolate on it. And even if he did like further extrapolate, that doesn't change the fact that he already moved on, or that he doesn't, or my bad, that he didn't address that he was an active speaker at that point of time. That was like his imperative priority at
Yeah,
that point. Like
yeah,
not moving
yeah,
on. He
yeah. So
even
like both, yeah,
verbatimly
both
said,
moving on from this. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
and
So
okay,
basically,
maybe
yeah,
not
both like
verbatim, but
both.
if you
Hold
check
on,
the
hold on.
recordings, he agreed to, okay, now I understand this argument, and then he went on to like the Saitama second part with the transcending the world, with it having an effect on like the other realms or some shit like that, like the second part after the many worlds
Yeah,
theory or
you
the
yeah.
parallel
Also,
world.
like you can't go so like look, if a teacher says, yeah, convict. If I say, oh, can I go to the bathroom, and the teacher says, yes, you may go. Right? You're gonna get up and go to the bathroom if you like the teacher says, yeah, okay. Right? Convict.
Let me
Convict.
still
give a
there.
better analogy.
Check,
If
check,
a
check.
nigga nuts, he can't unnut. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo.
That was the funniest thing I've heard all day. That was good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's me and Kai's judgment.
Okay,
You can
so
repeat if you want. Yeah,
yeah,
sure, sure,
yeah.
sure.
So
Just
why
repeat
does
the
me
important
moving
part.
on? Yeah, yeah. So why does me moving on like temporarily mean that I just can't go back?
Temporarily, you never went back during the debate.
Temporarily.
Ottoman asked you like, do you want
Oh,
like
you're supposed
on
to.
this?
Okay, So when you move from like a certain argument, then you presuppose that, or it's presupposed that you both agreed upon something. The thing that was just being argued is axiomatic. You can steel man it. That's why there's something called a steel man. But you never did that. Like we can go back and you never steel manned it.
So here's the issue, right? So
What's the issue?
so when I'm saying like, okay, so like we move on, right? So we move on, and then I say, okay, let's all right, so let's go back for a second because XYZ, right? At that moment, I'm saying that I do not hold it as axiomatic that moving on means that I like
Yo,
concede the
guys.
point, right? So when you're saying that it's like axiomatic, right? An axiom is like a notion that we like accept without further clarification. So the exact point where I disagree that this thing is axiomatic, it no longer is axiomatic, right? Because like I mean I don't think I need to repeat that, right? Like
No, bro. We know what an axiom is.
okay.
Listen. I didn't say that it was axiomatic. I said that it was presupposed to be axiomatic. It's an agreement. We don't go back on it.
Okay,
Like,
wait. It was presupposed by who? That's
hear
the
me out,
problem.
hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
Mhm.
And that's why there's a steel man, because if you move past something and you don't steel man it, then it's not assumed that you can like regress or backtrack. Because if you backtrack, it could just be used to like uh benefit you. Like you can just use the backtrack to your favor,
Okay. Are you done?
and like lying or anything, or it doesn't have to necessarily be that.
Okay, I can go now.
You get it? Yeah, you can go now.
All right. So, what I was saying is, you said okay, it's presupposed to be axiomatic. It was presupposed by who?
Presupposed by who?
Yeah.
The parties.
Which parties?
The parties.
Which ones?
Those parties.
Both, as in me and Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't.
Convoy.
It wasn't
Yo,
presupposed at
Convoy,
all.
Yo, I wanna say something. So Convoy, did you notice how when I was making that point, I was making it blatantly clear that's the only thing that's the only thing Genesis exactly is referring to as hypothesis, and that's the only reason he brings it up. You remember I stated that, right?
And listen. It's presupposed. What did you say about the like the presupposition part?
Yeah, so
Go
I
ahead.
said it was, if anything, it was presupposed by him, not me. And that's why I went over, like, the definition of axiom, right? It's because it's essentially the exact same thing as presupposed, right?
Well,
It's we
presupposed it
both...
by you, then you wouldn't move past it.
Well,
Like,
no. Hold
you
on, wait.
literally- like,
Hold on,
so
wait.
Sonic, like, listen. Sonic literally, like, said, okay, finally, now you understand my argument. And, like, we all heard that. And you're like, oh, yeah, I never refuted. And then you continued, you proceeded with him. On that.
Sure. Yeah, so when we were
okay.
on that point,
On which point?
yeah, the one about like when we were on the
The
point
main
about
goal?
the whether or not he like knew what he was talking about, or if it was just a, what is the word he used, a hypothesis, or
Wait, are you talking about, are you questioning, is it like questioning Janos's, like, knowledge or some shit?
yeah,
Is that what
that's
you were saying?
yeah, that was the
Wait, what?
That's not
whole
what
that
we're
was
referring
well
to, though.
well that's what I was
We're
referring to
referring to,
in
like,
the
parallel
well
world
hold
part,
on
like
in
at the
the
very beginning of the debate.
right, but that's what that whole entire point was. Even at the beginning of the debate, the reason I brought up, oh yeah, it's a mere hypothesis, or I suspect, I even went on this like what Sonic referred to as a tangent about on how like a hypothesis is a theory we can test. It's not actually true. That's the whole point. I even brought up the fact that he said hypothesis at all, and then how he
Bro,
said, well,
Yo, Convoy, do you want me to just refute him, or do you want to?
I'm
I mean,
addressing
I
Convoy.
already did. He's just bringing something completely different. Like, I don't know why he's doing that.
Okay, here, let me
Like,
explain.
we're
Hold on,
arguing.
Convoy. Let
Now,
me explain
right
it to
now,
you.
listen, CoolGeek. Right now, we're arguing on if you move past it or not past it. And now you're talking about, like, Janos's knowledge and questioning that. Like,
Well,
that's
you
not
brought
what
that
I'm
up.
arguing
I know
with
that's
you.
fine, but you
Every
brought it
time,
up.
you know what? I didn't bring it up. I brought
Yes, you did.
Listen, bro. Listen. What I'm arguing here is that you move past it. and you literally just said, "Okay, I know, that's fine." So, like,
Yeah, I know.
No, no, no.
what is there
So you're
further
you're
to?
misunderstanding. So when I
What
said
am I
just now,
misunderstanding? What am I misunderstanding?
I was talking about the
What am I
hypothesis.
misunderstanding?
Yeah, I'm explaining to you. So I was
Okay.
saying how I was talking about the hypothesis part and the suspect part, and you said, "Oh wait, so are you talking about how you were questioning like Genos's like knowledge?" And then I was like, "Yes." And you were like, "Well, we're not talking about the end part. We're talking about the beginning part." And I was explaining just now how at the beginning part, the entire reason I brought up the hypothesis thing was because I was questioning Genos, right? So that's how we got there, which yes, was because you brought it up. You were asking me what I was talking about and I was explaining. But anyway, when we were talking about like me moving on, the
Does
what
this
I'm
refute like anything I said so far?
yeah, well, it was clarification. I assumed you asked to clarify, right, about like what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like a specific thing from
Right,
the
exactly.
general perspective.
Yeah, I know, I
Okay.
know. So I know, because you were saying that like I was referring to the end when I wasn't. I was just like the same sort of argument from the end
That's fine.
was applied to the
You could
beginning.
be referring to the end as well. Like this
Right,
is
yeah,
still
yeah, it's both. Right, that's what I'm saying. But just now I was referring to the beginning. Like that argument I was talking about the beginning. Anyway, what I was saying though is when I said that, oh yeah, uh I think that like this
get to
point.
the point. Like,
Well, yeah, I know. It's taking longer because you like interrupted, or actually, sorry, Sonic interrupted actually. But yeah,
Where's that interrupt? Are you talking about earlier or right
yeah,
now?
get to the
I don't
point.
know,
Just
like
get to
5
the
minutes
point.
ago.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
What? I
So
didn't interrupt you.
yes, you did. Oh my god. Anyway,
Wait, actually,
get
explain,
to the
explain,
point. Get
explain.
to the point.
yeah,
Get to
yeah,
the point.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like,
get to the point, get to the point. Yeah, I was
yeah.
still time, get to the point.
All right. So oh god, what was it? Oh yeah, so when I was talking about like Genos and like whether like what he's talking about, and then Sonic was like, "Oh yeah, that only refers to like the beginning part, not the end part." And then he said, "Okay, well, I'm only talking about like the end part is like what really matters." And then I was saying, "Okay, not as in like I'm dropping my argument. I was saying like okay, as in I acknowledge he's saying the end part is what matters. Therefore, I have to debunk the end part. Not that the beginning arguments didn't apply or that I couldn't like bring up those statements again. Because all I argued at the end, I don't know if you remember, but my whole argument at the end was that those statements from the beginning would just apply to the whole thing. And so the okay, like him and I guess you guys is like presupposition that like I was like dropping the point just wasn't correct. Like there's like that's fine that you presuppose that, but it was just an incorrect presupposition. Like presuppositions can be wrong.
all right, listen, bro. You know what a steel man is, because like to this point, I don't think you understand what a
I
steel
know
man
what
is.
I know what a steel man is. It's when I'm like accepting my opponent's argument.
Wait, let me talk, Convo. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's gonna try to stamina debate you. Or stamina, like, he's trying to get stamina debate you and shit.
That's not what I'm
He's
doing.
even repeating what he said. Like, I've been telling him to get to the point like for so
I know.
long, and he took 5 minutes just to explain what he's trying to explain, and
Bro,
then he
he's
went
gonna
to.
he's gonna try to stamina debate you, I swear to God, bro.
I think that's what
Yeah,
you're
I
trying
don't
to
got time
do
for that.
because like I got interrupted twice before I could make a point.
Right now? Are you talking about right now?
Like within the last like I don't know 5 or 10 minutes.
Bro, why do you always bitch about someone cutting off for like 1 second, bro? Like, it's so weird.
Because it interrupts the flow of conversation. Like, do you not know how conversations are
Like,
supposed to
okay,
work? Like,
I
do you
know
interact
that
like this in
Oh
real
my God,
life?
see, look at Babylon. Yo,
like, Ottoman.
I know what you're talking about, bro. If somebody cuts me off, I would simply tell them to stop, and then I'll try to recap an argument. If I'm making you lose your
It's
train
so
of thought,
annoying.
you can easily tap on it. You can easily think about it back. All I'm simply saying is that you're losing more of your time to complain about things rather than refuting.
It like happened with the last dude. I forgot his name. Yeah, Link.
Yeah, I know, bro. He literally said I cut him off 2 times in the last 10 minutes. How are you mentioning it now, then?
Because you brought it. You asked me when you cut me off, so I'm telling you. That's why.
No, oh my God, I literally said, my bad. I'm not gonna waste your time. Just continue. I don't care.
Oh, but yet you're
Yeah,
still
I
on
don't even
this.
consider that like actually cutting someone off, in a sense where it disrupts the person's argument completely.
Yeah, no, like unless you're like, I don't know, unless you're like a fucking goldfish, I don't think you'd forget your train. I don't think you'd forget your whole entire argument within someone coming out for like 2 milliseconds.
Yeah, well, the issue
Like, how does that
isn't
even work?
the
Like,
issue.
how does that even work? Like,
The
yo,
issue isn't
oh my
just
god,
when you
dude,
say
you're doing
the.
it to me now.
Yeah, yeah, I am. I am. I am.
Enough now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
See, bro.
Yeah, what now?
Okay.
What now? No,
Look,
no. I told you in the beginning. If you're gonna keep cutting me off, I'm gonna cut you
That's why I
off
told-
too.
That's why I told you
Okay,
like
bro.
it's not the same spectrum of cutting you off as like.
Bro,
I
all
know,
I gotta
bro.
say
Like,
is
there's different. For example, right? Oh wait, okay, I'll give you an answer. Okay, there's a dude named DC Youngboy. Okay, nigga named DC Youngboy. He overtalks you the whole entire time you've been doing your debates. Okay, and that example, of course, is gonna forget your train of like your process train or whatever, right? You're gonna forget what you're saying, right? Because he's coming up consistently, constantly over talking the whole entire time. And that's no, yeah, I get that. But if I'm cutting down for 2 milliseconds and then I immediately mute myself, I immediately stop talking.
Hey, I just realized you're worse Ben Shapiro.
Bro, what kind of unfunny ass fucking NPC ass joke is this, bro? It's real life NPC.
Oh, you like Andrew Tate, huh? Or what's that new dude's name? Sneeko?
Ben Shapiro.
You like Sneeko?
Oh, you're a fucking NPC, bro.
Bro, you like
Who
Sneeko?
the fuck watches Ben
How did
Shapiro?
Sneeko even come to this conversation?
Bro, this nigga does not, bro. Who the
Bro,
hell
you're
watches
not
Ben Shapiro?
Sneeko. Bro, you're
Yo,
not
Cowboy,
Sneeko.
Cowboy, Cowboy. Bro, imagine using Ben Shapiro as an insult.
No, that's not an insult. That's not an insult at all. I'm just stating an observation. You're just a worse. I mean, not just, but like you're a worse Ben Shapiro. But it's not. It's not. Well, maybe the worst part, but
Okay,
comparing you to
here's
Ben
my
Shapiro
observation.
isn't.
Here's my observation. You're
I understand what.
Yeah, you can think that. That's fine. Actually, I think Ben Shapiro's good. So being worse than Ben Shapiro isn't bad. So, you know.
Okay, cool. So
Okay, then what's
Yeah.
gonna bring him up? Actually, I didn't know. That's the thing.
It was an interesting observation.
Ben Shapiro skills.
I think
In
it's
that
pretty
case-
interesting.
In that case, Ben Shapiro skills over you now. Ben Shapiro skills over you now. In that case.
Actually, he goes with all of us. Actually, he's like, isn't that dude like a? Oh, that dude.
Actually,
really popular.
wait. If me and Sonic don't agree on anything else, I agree with that notion right there. I do think Ben Shapiro's above both of us. Yeah.
yeah,
That dude literally got a whole entire show just dedicated to debating people. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like that's literally what he does for a living. Like he debates people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, I have a question. Are you an atheist or a theist?
Theist.
Okay, good.
Making sure.
Yeah, just making sure I'm not retarded. Oh wait, I didn't say that on
Yeah, yeah.
recording. Oops.
I just have to make sure.
Alright, where were we? Where were we about the debate conclusion?
Um.
Yo, Osama, where were we?
Nah, I'm already like finished. I already stated why I think we won, and like we already discussed why I think we won. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I moved on to y'all judgment. So I think,
Yeah, I think we're good.
Alright.
so our judgment still stands.
Wow, I always get that. I always get that phrase wrong. Is it train of process or what is it? I always
Oh,
get that
train of
phrase
thought.
wrong. Oh, train of thought. Yeah. I always
Yeah.
get it wrong.
Wait, hold on.
Train of process isn't like. I
Wait.
wouldn't say it's a bad term.
Yo,
It's a train of process, bro.
Yo, Sonic, I want to ask you, because I noticed with a couple things, is English not your first language?
Bro, what? Wow. Like, bro. Yeah, this thing is just trolling me, bro.
No, that's a legit question, because you speak good, but, like, certain, like, speech patterns are similar to, like, people I know
Because he's
who
from
English is
Canada.
their
He's from
second
Canada.
language.
From
Oh, wait.
Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Bro, yo, Convo, do I sound like English is my first language, bro?
You sound like you can speak Japanese, Chinese, Hinduese,
Oh, nah, bro. I'm not Mexican, bro.
Nigerian.
I'm
I think you
Asian.
can speak every language in the world. Omni